Okay, so hello guys. I just thought I'd make a quick video explaining some of the issues that you've been having with the acoustics assignment. A number of you have come to talk to us about some issues, and I just wanted to clear a few things up and also change the instructions slightly so to make it easier. Okay, so what I've done is I've got a database similar to yours, but of a different language, actually the language that was in the assignment. And so I've got 50 or so tokens here, and I'm just going to run through a few of them and show you what to do with some of the issues that you guys have. So let's start with this one here. So I just want to open it up in Prat, chuck it over there. Just have a listen first.
Rau, rau.
Okay, so we want to have a look at the formants. Just get rid of the pitch. And when we're taking the formants, don't forget that we want to take a nice even spot, so maybe somewhere like there, nice and unaffected. And we want to go get first formant. Just copy that, put it over there. And then we want to go get second formant. Grab it and put it over there. Okay, so we've just got a single vowel word, and so now what we want to do is plot that onto our vowel chart. So I'm just going to open up this, and so we've got 1069 and 1618. So okay, 1069. I might just change it to a brush. So 1069 and 1618, so roughly somewhere about there. Okay, so that's the first word done. So just close that one. And the next one is 780, so I'll open that one up. And we'll have a look at this one.
Pen.
Okay, so again we want to choose a nice unaffected part of the token where the formants are fairly flat. So when you get first formant, come up. Here we go. Just copy that into our spreadsheet and get the second formant. Copy that in, and then we want to put that onto our little chart here. So we got about 700 and 2200. So we'll put that just there. Okay, so we've done the words with a single vowel in it. We've done a couple of examples, and obviously that would be the majority of your tokens. There are some different tokens which have 2 syllables in the word, and now often with these words the first syllable is very, very short and the formants are extremely hard to measure, and that's kind of a property of this language. It has half syllables, and they're unstressed syllables. So in multi-syllabic words we have this half syllable and then we have a full syllable. So a number of you have been trying to measure this half syllable, and it's kind of ruining your data. So Paul and I came to the decision just to cut those ones out. So if you've already done it, I'm sorry. It's good practice, I guess, to try to work with some difficult data, but for your final submission, you're not needed to have that whatsoever, and it should clear up a lot of your charts if they're a little bit messy. So if we're just having a listen to this one.
Từ dần.
So it's this bit.
Từ
That's the short kind of unstressed syllable, and it's very difficult to measure, so we're not going to worry about that. So in words like this, we just want to measure the vowel formants for the main syllable. Okay, so again we want to choose a nice unaffected part which looks like around here. Okay, and we want to get the first formant. So, okay, and the second formant. And again we just want to plot it on our chart. So what do we got? 682 and 1719, so roughly around there. Okay, and this.
cover.
So again,
Cover.
we don't want to worry about this vowel here. We're only going to look at the main vowel. So choosing a nice unaffected part, we will get the first formant and get the second formant. And again, we want to plot that on our graph. So we got 741 and 2151, which would be around here. And you notice that these two are very, very close together. And if we listen to the token for this dot and this dot next to each other, just select
Where.
that air kind of vowel, and if we go to 780, so it's a very, very similar production. Okay, so we've done the ones with the half syllables, and the next type of token that we have are multi-word tokens, and this is an example of that. So if we have a listen to that. Now this bit might be this unstressed syllable, but it's not very clear. We're not going to measure that one anyway, so we're going to look at obviously the vowel in that bit and the vowel in that bit. Okay, so again we want to get a nice unaffected area. It sounds kind of central, so hopefully our formants will reflect that. Okay, put that on the graph, so we got 657 and 1685, so it's roughly around here. It's also, you notice that it's very, very similar to the 680, 1719. If we have a listen to that one, 754. And look at this one. So they're very similar vowels, and you can hear that quite clearly. Now, because we have two words in this token, what we want to do is insert a row beneath it. Call this one's 806A and this one 0806B, and take the formants for the second word. Okay, so we've got something like that. So we want to get a nice unaffected part of the vowel again. Get the first formant, 706, and then get the second formant. Close that off, and 706 and 1208, so it's around there. Okay, so that's what you want to do with tokens which have two or more words in them. So the next type of token we want to look at are ones with diphthongs in them. So we just open up 676. Now we have a target here and another target here, like an ear kind of diphthong. Might just clean up these formants a little bit so I can get a better reading. There you go. So our first target is somewhere around here. It's a nice flat bit which is unaffected, so we want to get the first formant. Put that there. And get the second formant. That's obviously a nice high front vowel. You can see that with the formant measurements. Now we might clean up these a bit again. Put it back up to 5. Yeah, that's a bit better. Now this is obviously very short and the formants aren't very well defined, so that's something you can mention in this notes column here, and we encourage you to do that. So that's about as good as we're going to get. So if you get the first formant and get the second